Hi guys, Chuck Quinton here, founder of RotarySwing.com. I want to talk to you about the big picture. Let's go up to 30,000 feet and look down on the forest and see the forest for the trees and really understand what is the purpose of the golf swing, what is really the big picture, what are we really trying to do and what are we really trying to accomplish. If you've watched the video on my 7-part series on the physics of the golf swing, video 1 out of 7, you'll understand that from that little truck example of me pulling a trailer, that pulling is the only way to truly stabilize and keep the center of gravity of the club moving in a consistent way. And so what most golfers do, and what we spend all of our time in lessons doing and working in clinics, is helping golfers get out of this motion of using their dominant side and using the right, because most golfers are right-handed playing from the left side of the ball. Of course you're going to want to use your right side, and when you do that, of course everything starts going wrong. That's like trying to push that trailer down the street. It's not going to work out very well, but it's going to be exciting to watch. Kind of like your golf game right now. So if you want to stop being the guy pushing the trailer down the highway at 70 miles an hour and getting into a bad accident, like your golf swing is, you have to start working through pulling. So the big picture is really, if you're going to just dumb everything down and you just forgot everything else about the golf swing and you said, okay, let me just make it the simplest moving components that I could possibly make. You would take your trailing arm off the club. You would use just your, I'm going to assume you're right-handed playing from the left side of the ball, so your left hand, and you would swing it back and swing it through. And in its simplest motion, in its purest essence, that's the golf swing. I'm shifting my weight to the right, shifting my weight to the left, and swinging and letting the club release. And you'll notice, as I'm doing that, I'm making what looks like a golf swing. You don't have to be a tour pro to make a golf swing that looks like a tour pro golf swing when you take the right arm off. The right arm generally is where everything starts going really bad, because that's how you change the pitch and attitude of the shaft and start coming over the top. You generally will not be able to take the club from the top of the swing and then rotate it with just your left arm and make it come across the plane and come down really steep. The club will naturally shallow out as you shift your weight and it will naturally release. So tons of great things happen when you start swinging from your non-dominant side. That's the hard part. This is what makes golf so challenging, is that it is a predominantly lead side dominant sport. So that's why I have the Frisbee drill on the site, where you learn how to use your left arm. That's why the right arm is, once you've already learned how to swing and shift your weight and rotate and use your lead arm correctly, the right arm's there just to help transmit energy from the body. Think of it kind of like a passive conduit for adding speed. Now of course you can add a little bit of throwing motion, like the throw the ball videos, once your left side is really doing all of the heavy lifting. Once that's happening, a lot of great things are going to happen in your swing. Next time you go to a tour event, or you're watching a tour player on TV and he's sitting on the tee box waiting because they take 5 hours to play a round of golf out there, you'll always see them making just practice swings, but always with their lead arm. You're never going to see a tour player going like this with his right arm. This doesn't even look right, doesn't feel right. The challenge to golf is that it's predominantly left side dominant for a right-handed golfer. This is the hand that you don't do anything with usually. Imagine going home tonight. I'm going to challenge you. I always tell people in the clinics to do this. Take your toothbrush and start brushing your teeth with your left hand tonight and see how hard it is. Now understand that you're trying to hit a golf ball, which requires tremendous amounts of precision, with the hand that you're not very coordinated with. You can't even brush your teeth with that without poking yourself in the eye. It's going to be challenging at first. That's why you have to be patient and work through things in progression. Look at the 5 minutes to the perfect release video. It walks you through these things in sequence. So understand that the big picture is you're just trying to learn how to swing the club back and forth with your lead arm and your body. If you can do these things, you can start to make a tour pro quality swing. But it will take time. Be patient. Work through things in the sequence that I've laid them out. Watch the videos in order, and I guarantee you, your golf swing will improve.